There's nearly £250 million worth of investment gone into the stations in Kent, and here they are now not being used to their full potential. It's a tragedy.
It is very important for the economy of Ashford and widely in Kent to bring international travel back.
89% of businesses surveyed said that this is having a direct impact on their business. 99% of those businesses who responded to the survey said they wanted Eurostar services to return.
Losing Eurostar has had a devastating impact on the local economy. One of the businesses we spoke to said that they'd lost £1 million of income over the last couple of years.
One big impact like this really does ripple far and wide. So whilst you may not be the person that uses that service, you will absolutely be someone who is benefiting from the presence of that service in your part of the world.
The tourism industry in Kent is worth about £4 billion, and there's unmet demand here that we could use to grow the economy of Kent and the UK.
I had meetings with all Kent MPs to get wider support, and we together met with the previous Transport Secretary. I have raised this question in a Prime Minister's question.
The trading links between the UK and mainland Europe are of particular importance to my constituency of Ashford. So would the Prime Minister support my efforts and those of other Kent colleagues to restore international train service to Ashford International Station that will help economic growth in my constituency, Kent, and wider South East?
Prime Minister.
Right. Thank my honourable friend for raising this question. I know this is an issue of considerable frustration to his constituents. We are keen to see international services reinstated to Ashford as soon as possible.
I was really pleased with the response the Prime Minister gave, and he supported us.
They're keeping the stations open, they're carrying on their leases. They know that this is a viable proposition in the future. It's when that future comes for them that they are currently looking at. What we're trying to do is encourage them that that future is now, and now is when we want it open.
The next step is work with the Department of Transport as critical and work with the other providers, including Eurostar, to talk about why it is important for them to consider Ashford again. At the same time, the other Kent stations as well.
We're quite prepared to do what we can down here to speak to government and ministers and bring about the change that is absolutely needed, not just for this part of the world, but for the wider South East region and the rest of the UK.
We've got to force government, force the operators, force everybody to actually make a positive decision. And that means businesses sticking with it, local people sticking with it. Make it very clear to your local representatives, to the government, that we want to see these services back.
We just need to bang that drum and bang it louder and louder and louder until we get them to listen to it. Let's get behind it and let's push to get this reopened.